So, the next thing that I want to talk about is the concept of organic list growth. And it's going to require a little bit of reframing on the way that you think about email marketing, list building, and growing an audience. Because instead of this concept of a funnel, where we've got some sort of a lead magnet and value that starts up at the top that these people get introduced to. Then they learn a little bit more about their problems and potentially what solutions look like, into being introduced to how you solve those problems, into purchasing a product and rinse and repeat with upsells and downsells and everything across the board. All that's true and all of it works. But for the sake of this course, we're actually going to table all of that. And the way that I want you to start thinking about your email list and about your business and your offers is as an ecosystem. This thing is circular. We want to find out what the most logical entrance point is for a brand new subscriber for you. So we'll create content that meets them where they are, then introduce them a little bit more into what we talk about inside of our ecosystem, what topics you cover, what things you can help with, what kind of people are a really good fit for your offers. These are all things to consider because the goal isn't to get downstream to a funnel as fast as humanly possible. The goal is to give as little as friction as we can possibly introduce on their way to becoming a customer. And the only way that they continue inside of this value cycle that you've built up is when they continue to interact with your content and you continue to produce valuable offers and emails and videos that help them along their journey. Because the goal here is not that they have to go find some other person to solve 10 of their different problems after they purchased from you, but that instead that your audience, as it grows and as those people grow inside of their own business or profession or whatever it is you help them with, that your offers, that your email marketing strategy grows with them, right? We're building a partnership. We're building relationships with these folks. And I know that's going to be very different from most of the content that you hear online. So I appreciate you bearing with me, but I promise it's going to be well worth it in the long run. Because instead of focusing on acquisition and new customers, here we're only focused on lifetime value, on how often can I continue to recreate more and more and more high margin offers that are 100 times the value of what they cost for the people inside of my audience. Now, when it comes to organic marketing, specifically for list growth, right? There's quite a few ways that we can do that, but I'm going to list a couple that we're going to cover inside of the course. Number one is networking and direct connections, because I guarantee that every single one of you has at least 20 to 50 folks that you know who'd be interested in the content that you're sharing that aren't on your list yet and could be with just one single message. The next thing that we're going to look at is organic social media traffic. And yes, I know everyone talks about this, and I'm sure you've seen all the different things about Facebook groups and how to post and everything like that. What we're going to talk about is how to leverage every single post, every single comment, every single piece of content down to your profile that you have to make sure that it's fully optimized for high quality subscribers getting funneled in every single day. The next way that we can look at this is affiliate marketing and list swapping, finding people in lateral niches whose audiences have similar needs to the ones that you can help with, and helping them out with a fair share of content and doing the same with their list on yours. The next we'll look at is hosting events, whether they be virtual or in real life. These are one of the best ways to get a large influx of subscribers fast and to provide a ton of value to people in literally one exposure to you and your brand. And the last thing that we're going to talk about is all about PR. That's podcasts, guest speaking, and other different things that you can do in front of borrowed audiences so that you can get the kind of exposure that things like Facebook ads, Google ads, PPC would normally get you without having to figure out how to advertise on those platforms and purchase a bunch of media. Now, I don't want to overwhelm you. So the first thing that we're going to cover, and it's going to be inside the next module here, is networking with your customers and followers and how to take direct connections, DMs, and conversations on social into ones that happen on your email list and brand new subscribers. So when you're ready to go, click that button down low and we'll get you started.